sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, they've talked about the importance of starting fast, playing with energy right off the tip. Let's face it, no team likes to play catch-up if they can avoid it. We'll see how it works for him tonight. Tonight, we'll get to see James Harden. We know how he can dominate and how he can be on offense. And Kenny, a lot of that has to do with his ability to get to the free throw line.
I agree. He keeps defenders off balance. You know, he's able to put his body into players and able to draw fouls. Nearly impossible to stop when his shot is falling.
You know, speaking of body, he remade his body to become quicker, Kenny.
Really?
And he doesn't get enough credit for how smart he is. 2 + 2 is 5, baby.
Hey, you know who I like to quote when it comes to free throw shooting and getting to the line?
Shaq?
No.
Oh.
Dick Versace. Remember the old coach Dick Versace?
I remember. What did he
call? That's how you say his last name?
Dick Versace,
Used to say what?
I thought it was Versace.
No, it's Versace.
That's another one. But
Okay,
Dick Versace used to call free throw shooting the NBA's hidden way to score. People don't think about it. But, yeah, you get to the line. Point totals add up. It's the hidden way to score.
It wasn't undercover.
You sure it's not Versace?
I think it is.
I'm pretty sure.
He has a clothing line, right?
Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup live here in Houston. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know James Harden hits that step-back three a lot, and Mike D'Antoni says most coaches would think, okay, he had a tough shot, live with it. Just some hard living. But it's one of the most lethal shots in the game. Kevin?
Yeah, with that pump fake, he can get to the free throw line too, D.A. There's just no answer. Chris, games like this one with two veteran teams, you can see the thought process on the floor. Real chess match between these two.
Yeah, you can never get caught up with the score early in games like this. I mean, both teams are smart, patient. They know what they're doing out there, and they know what they do well during the whole game. Love watching the game with the minds like this with a little physical play inside, too.
Here we go.
So the Clippers win the tip. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Paul George is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Shamet, that's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Eric Gordon on the wing. Passes it to Westbrook. Count that one.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Now, here is George. Takes it out to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bucket is good.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Here's Westbrook. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Good on the triple.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
George, that's a 2-pointer.
That's just all tenacity. You got to love it from Gordon. Not the biggest guy, but doing all he can to annoy shooters.
Here's Harden. It's deflected, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And so just over a minute and a half played. Second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
The floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
Outside Gordon. Inside. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Gordon. Westbrook's got his second basket.
Ooh, Gordon does more than shoot the ball well. He has great passing instincts.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Harden kicks to Gordon. To the paint. Here's Westbrook. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Zubac the pass to Beverly. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Even when contact comes Beverly's way, I mean, he's a pro at finishing, absorbing it so well on these shots.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Rivers, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. That's good from Beverly. The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot button. Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
Now, here's Capella. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Here's Harden. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And Tucker kicks to Capella. There's the pass to Rivers. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This is the next step for Capella, learning how to become a better passer over time.
Beverly finds Zubac. From deep, George drains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Got a piece of it. Beverly deciding where to go with it. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
And if James Harden has one signature move, it's got to be his step-back jumper. Something he's worked on for years. And like the sky hook or Nowitzki's fadeaway, it's becoming one of those iconic, unstoppable shots.
And the Clippers making a change here. Williams has checked in. And Chris, you look at Harden's step back, there's a real different rhythm to it, isn't there?
I mean, he covers a lot of ground with that gather step. I mean, some fans even wonder if it's a travel. But I guess it's legal. Tremendous footwork crafted over countless reps in the gym. I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And the rejection by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Here's Rivers after the basket by Los Angeles. Knocks it loose. Here's Zubac. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the 10.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Man, it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. And then, of course, guys are finishing.
Now here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Clippers making a change here. Harrell's checked in. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. It's Harden with the drive. Capella kicks it to Tucker. Second shot opportunity. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And this is Harden's specialty. He's a wizard at getting contact, finding a way to finish.
And James Harden was crowned MVP after last season. Greg, hard to argue with that selection.
Harden has had a case to win an MVP award for several years now.
Find the lane.
Finally was able to be the clear choice this past season. Another great line on what is shaping up to be a Hall-worthy resume.
The night Harden put up 60 points and had a triple-double, that was so amazing. I got to mention that's incredible.
Pass to Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Offside Williams. Misses the wing J. Rockets have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Rivers kicks to Harden. Lob pass to Capella. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Wow. Wasted possession. Thanks to what should have been a simple pass.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for the Clippers. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. George dishes to Harkless. Pass to Williams. Kicks it to Harrell. Just 5 to shoot. Rockets with the rebound.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possessed. Now, that was a sensational feed. He hit him right on the move.
Passes it to George. Right side Leonard. Fades back. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Rockets take it the other way. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Green, he's checked in for Leonard. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. NBA offenses have always been complex, and they always are evolving. But C-Web, the movement and precision now seems to be at another level. Would you agree?
You know what, Kev, I disagree a little bit with that. You know, having played in different teams with some complex offenses, it's still all the basics. You still have the old flex offense, and that's nothing but what Utah, Karl Malone, and John Stockton used some 20 years ago. You still have triangle principles, which is what Jordan and Pippen used some 20, 25 years ago. And if you really want to go back to the Bob Cousy days when he played with Bill Russell, you still have a lot of throwing it into the post and cutting off of it. I think the players have evolved and the players' skill sets are better. But as far as offensive sets, I don't see that much has changed, except how do you execute them, and can you execute them with having the right position players with the correct skill set on the floor at the time that you're calling the play.
I love your honest appraisal. Clippers trail by 7. Harkless the pass to Williams. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Now Rivers. He has 5. 6 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Good D by Williams.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The shot by Harkless, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the pass to Williams. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Defended by George. And the dunk by Chandler.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And George kicks to Green. On the wing, Williams. This one for 3. Green with the rebound.
He hasn't been his best this quarter.
Houston moving the ball around. Here's Rivers, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now an 8-point Houston lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And George kicks to Green. Back to George. Here's Williams, and it falls over the rim and in. Williams has got 5 now.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
Now here is George, following the miss by Austin Rivers. Defended by George. It's tipped, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. .129 left to play in the first quarter. Fade away, and again, the Rockets good for 2.
Well, since he's wide open, he's got time to add a little style with the fadeaway.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Rivers against Williams. Over Rivers. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And it's 7 points for Lou Williams. To the inside, and Chandler throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Williams. Sweet little floater. Williams has got 9 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Rockets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. 24 seconds left to play in the first. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Inside, Chandler with the steal. 1 second left. Doesn't go that time. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Houston on top, up by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Russell Westbrook is surly disposition on the court, but he talks about the power of positivity with his teammates.
Throughout the
years, I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader. Leadership was a huge thing, and I felt the way I reacted to certain plays and my facial expressions and my demeanor can change a lot for a teammate.
Well, you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around them.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Always a good strategy. Get as many people involved as you can early on.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Harkless is out there with Jermichael Green, and it's Harrell in at the center position.
You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
Throw good, Lou Williams. And Lou Williams, not the biggest, not the most athletic, but Greggy finds ways to score.
Yeah, you know, whether he's creating space or creating contact, very few play that cat and mouse game better than Lou Williams.
And so here is Houston, 3-point lead. Dishes it to Chandler. Shot clock at 5. Guarded by Green. The second chance effort. And Chandler with a nice bucket inside. Chandler's got 6.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Harrell. Clippers moving the ball around. Williams against Westbrook. Here's Green. Good. And it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside, Green. It's Chandler high post. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubats is checked in. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Everyone seems to suffer small injuries, C-Webb, over the course of a season. Who does the best, you think, at battling through those minor bumps and bruises and injuries and still continues to play well?
You know what, Kevin, I can't answer that question because whoever does it does not let us know also that they're hurt.
They hide it. Yeah, good point. You're right.
Because the main guys that get through it, they're not going to tell you.
Good point. First one falls for him.
You got to give the Rockets credit. The Warriors and threw up their hands, but not the Rockets. Houston tried to put pieces around Harden to contend for a title.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Houston. Good on both. And we've seen Harden recruiting players to Houston, Chris, helped attract another star and all those complimentary players.
I mean, he gives assists to the organization. He's a star and a pitchman. I mean, that's what you have to do at this point. Team up and load up if you want to win it all.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. You know, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, D.A., he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. And here's Westbrook after the three-pointer from Mo Harkless. Puts it up from 12. Here's Capella. That one's not going to go. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. 17-foot shot on the way. And Green is right there. Now just a three-point Rocket lead.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Westbrook double team. Harkless with the steal. He kicks it to Beverly. To the paint. And Green with the basket on the assist by Beverly. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Pass to Capella. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Houston making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Leonard's checked in. Now here's Tucker, guarded by Green. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Gordon. Launches a 3. No good that time. Great D that time from Leonard. Shamet, guarded by Harden. From 13, Harden with the defensive effort. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the 2nd quarter so far. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And Capella with the layup. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And the massive wingspan of Capella excels at using it to gobble up misses at a high rate.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Well, Chris, Clint Capella had a schedule in his development. You know, credit his tremendous work ethic. You see it, Chris, in his passing, his finishing, and certainly a line.
No, his 2nd season, I mean, he's at the line. I mean, among players with 150 or more attempts, that was the 5th worst percentage in NBA history. But he's made tremendous strides there, and that's freed him to be more aggressive offensively. Not worried about getting fouled.
And stolen by Gordon. Harden outside. Shot from free throw range. And the basket is good. Now it's a 5-point Houston lead.
The bearded one's mid-range jump shot, money. I mean, he has a great feel for when to shoot from.
Leonard inside. He's against Gordon.
And with Kawhi Leonard, he just does everything well on the floor. Offense, defense, rebounding, runs the floor. I mean, he is one of the more complete players in our league. You can completely take over a game on both ends.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And Greg, with Kawhi, started as a defensive stopper, but he now is so much more than that.
I mean, he's got a great outside shot, that pull-up jumper, the turnarounds in the post. He has the complete repertoire. You never would have thought he was only viewed as a defense guy once upon a time, but was already a fantastic player. But this is a guy that continues to just add to his game.
And Greg, one of the stories that had started developing since last season was the talk of Kawhi Leonard wanting out. Too many solid relationships, it seemed.
And he was eventually moved after requesting a trade. Pop and the Spurs tried just about everything they could to convince him to stay. Probably the most drama for a team known for not having any drama.
Now here's Beverly. Kicks to Leonard. Over Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Great look there, but off target.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Westbrook against Beverly. Westbrook finds Gordon. Off target with his 3. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Zubac's the pass to Green. Shoots over Tucker. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
That one drops. He ties it up. Houston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Westbrook kicks to Harden. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And that's 13 points for James Harden.
Amazing feel for scoring on the interior. I mean, Harden, he's excellent at mixing it up.
Outside Leonard. Inside Leaner. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And really did the only thing he could in terms of getting that shot off, leaned into his space, and got a bucket.
Here's Westbrook, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Russell Westbrook, he is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but you think Westbrook may be in that conversation.
No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The surreal athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fire, finding grudges to motivate them to their highest level. I think there's a kinship in how MJ and Russ approach the game.
George is checked in for the Clippers. He's off on the second.
Well, Kevin, the Western Conference Finals. I mean, the Rockets had the Warriors right where they wanted them. But due to the injury of Chris Paul, I mean, they helped open the door for the Dubs, but you got to play who's in front of you, and they won the last 2 games to take the series.
Westbrook, nice jump shot from the top of the key. Westbrook's got 9 points.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
Passes to Leonard. Over Harden. Westbrook pulls it in. And had they advanced to the finals, Chris, the Rockets would have been favored when you felt so close to winning a title.
It can haunt you, but it also inspires you because you know there's things you can work on and you can get right back. I mean, winning a title this year should go a long way towards soothing that pain.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loop shots.
A free throw good from Eric Gordon.
And Eric Gordon, the 2017 6th Man of the Year award winner. I mean, he has found a home and just been tremendously productive with the Rockets.
Rivers, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Williams comes in for JaMychal Green. Gordon hits both of them. And Gordon also the winner of the 2017 three-point shootout. His long-range proficiency a great fit on the Rockets.
You know, he's got that low set shot release, but, man, he gets it off with great volume and one of the more prolific three-point shooters in our league.
And Harden with the stuff.
The athleticism Harden possesses is scary. I mean, he's constantly driving toward the basket for these dunks.
Shamet, he's guarded by Rivers. Capella against Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Clint Capella. And P.J. Tucker, Greg, a rugged physical defender at the forward.
And here's a guy, 2nd-round pick back at 06. Spent 5 seasons playing abroad before making his return to the association. Now he's a seasoned veteran and not shy about holding his teammates accountable, especially defensively.
First free throw is good.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years.
With more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
The three from Harden. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now the feed to Harrell. And Chandler sends it back.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Now here's Rivers. He's got 9. It's tipped. And now the Clippers on the break. Leonard's got the ball. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And that's 10 points for Leonard.
He played a very solid first quarter. Now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
Green deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Chandler. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harden. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Harden's got 17 now.
Man, I'll tell you. Harden always seemed to attract the crowd, but that doesn't stop him from making the play.
George finds Leonard. And Chandler sends it back. From deep, Green. That shot missing. The Clippers trail. Outside, George. Harrell the pass to Williams. Outside, Leonard. Shoots over Tucker. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 10 points in the quarter.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking it.
Here's Harden. And that one hits back iron. And it's Williams with the ball for Los Angeles. Outside Leonard. Over in the corner, Williams. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
It's just been one of those nights for him. He got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Rockets trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
He's got to be wondering, how did he miss that? I mean, he had all the space in the world.
Now here's Williams. 16 points for him. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Something lit a fire under him this quarter. Their lead safe as long as he's on the floor.
Rivers kicks to Harden. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Harden's got 20.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Clippers lead by 5. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Oh, man, come on. Injuries like this can change the course of a game, even the whole season. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Paul George with the steal. Outside, Williams. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Rivers. He's got 9. And there's the pass to Harden. Lets it fly with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Harden's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Chandler with the rebound.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
It's been all about Lou Williams for the L.A. Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. Lou Williams has been having a big night. He ended up with 19 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
I was super impressed with their shot selection. I think that was part of the strategy coming in. They wanted to be patient with the basketball, move it around, and get high percentage looks. Obviously, that's going to be big.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Their defense has been practically non-existent. Sure, they faced a team that got hot. You can even say a bit lucky at times, but no one is stepping up on D and taking anything away. Have some pride. Don't let a guy shoot like that in your face.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Welcome back to the Toyota Center, everyone. That's a look at our broadcast location tonight here in downtown Houston, Texas. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got P.J. Tucker, Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Gordon, and it's Capella in at the 5.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Now, here is Harden, guarded closer, off on the layup.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Now, here's Westbrook. Outside Gordon. Capella kicks to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. And the dunk by Capella.
And sometimes all you got to do is lob it Capella's way. Often he takes care of the rest.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, D.A. Thanks.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Williams.
And as great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
Pass to Harden. Launches a 3. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, and that catch and shoot Jay from Harden is unblockable. Just quickly shooting off the pass.
Now, here is George. He's got 9, and that one is good. George has got 11 points.
Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance of putting a stop to that layup. And you think about Mike D'Antoni, the modern-day godfather of pace and spacing. We saw this with his teams back in Phoenix, Houston. Actually, middle of the pack in pace of play. But they certainly look to space the floor. They're shooting more 3s than 2s.
Rockets trail by 4. Gordon kicks to Westbrook. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. And talk about Houston slowing down a bit from D'Antoni's usual run and gun style.
Oh, yeah, they want to get Harden, one of the best shooters and passers in the game, in a mismatch, and let him pick his man apart. D'Antoni showing more flexibility with his system than perhaps you give him credit for.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The lead is 2. Beverly finds Zubats, and that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
Now here's Williams. He's got 21, and there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. Beverly, the pass to Zubats. Williams up on top, guarded by Harden. 4 on the shot clock. That's a shot he doesn't shoot very often. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
Well, that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Now, here is Harden. 25 points in the game. Capella kicks to Harden. Taken away by Williams. Beverly against Westbrook. Williams dishes to Beverly. Williams inside. And the rejection by Harden. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
That lightning quick release. Gordon catching and firing perfectly. You can't guard that.
Williams finds Harrell. So both teams making some changes here. Green passes to Beverly. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Oh, that's just a lack of communication. 2 guys just not on the same page.
Rockets trail by 5. Westbrook surveying the D. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Williams kicks to Green. Beverly against Westbrook. Pass to Williams. Left side, George. Los Angeles with another miss. Rockets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And it's time for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Kawhi Leonard. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully it's nothing but good news from now on when David gives us updates on it.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And the Clippers call time here.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over this stretch. They really need to refocus here.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Harkless is checked in. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a one-point game. From 13, Los Angeles with another miss.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Now here's Westbrook. 13 points in the game. Down low, trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. An emphatic alley-oop jam. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
And Clint Capella, born in Switzerland, his mother immigrating from the Congo. Growing up poor, Clint lived in a welfare orphanage from age 6 up to 13. I mean, those were tough times, but he said it helped prepare him for where he is now.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Look, that matches his 3-point total from the first half. He had one in the first, now he's got one in the second.
He dishes it to Westbrook. George against Rivers. Tipped away. Shot clock at 5. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Now the dish to Beverly. Back to George. He feeds it to Harrell. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Oh, that's a nice look, recognizing he had the opening to make the entry pass.
Inside.
Oh, Capella is just fantastic at dunking it home, leaving no mistake on these kinds of chances near the hoop.
But they get it back. Harkless on the wing. Three-pointer. The shot comes out, and Houston the other way now. Westbrook finds Gordon. To the inside. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. So for the Rockets, Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Capella, and it's Green in for Gordon. Here's Westbrook. He's got 13. It's stolen by Green, and pushing it up, here's the Clippers. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by Paul George. George has got 7 rebounds in the game. He kicks it to Beverly. He tries for 3. The shot, no good.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Double team on Westbrook. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here is Los Angeles now. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Beverly, the pass to Green, 14 feet away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
Now, here is George. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Paul George, a terrific two-way player. An all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense selections.
2 shots.
And that one misses. And Paul George has made it a goal to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, he's got tremendous length and quickness, but really his pride at that end of the floor might matter even more. He just takes great pride in being a complete player.
Houston making a switch here. Tucker's checked in, and he's good on the second. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 3. Outside Westbrook. Over Beverly. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
At the elbow, Green. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Outside, Green. Westbrook against Beverly. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 1 in the bucket from Russell Westbrook.
Hey, look, he's not an easy man to defend. He'll get his points one way or another.
George against Green. Now, here's George. D right on him. It's good from the top of the key. George has got 17. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Houston. Green kicks it to Tucker. And some nice passing there by Houston. Guarded by Green. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Rivers. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Stolen by Tucker. George against Green. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Oh, that's blocked. And he recovers it. Westbrook kicks it to Tucker. Clock at 4. Here's Rivers. The baseline jumper goes down. He's got 11. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Here's George. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Look at this. I like this. Team basketball. Keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. Green dishes to Westbrook. Guarded by Green. He gets that one.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
There's the pass to George. Over Green. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Patrick Beverly. Ivica Zubac is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Paul George.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
Now here's Rivers. Harden surveying the D. 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Hey, look, that's what they want. The ball is in his hands in the post. Just didn't have the touch that time.
Beverly against Rivers. And Beverly kicks to George. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. George has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Clippers.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Rivers finds Harden. Now Capella. Rivers gets a wide open look. Drops in the tray.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going at one another.
Pass to George. To the right side. Beverly, the pass to Harkless. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, that's because both offenses are relentless. Each side trying to close this thing out.
Green dishes to Capella. Kicks it to Harden. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Love how Harden attacks the basket when he's close by. Just relentless and finding ways to get himself to the line.
Slowly but surely, Mo Harkless has transformed into a legitimate floor stretcher with his shooting.
He used to shake your head when you would take threes early in his career. I mean, he shot 40% for the first time from deep last season, Harkless. I mean, that's something that's clicked though with his shot, and this made Harkless a much more impactful forward.
First one falls for him. Gordon's checked in for Gerald Green. And then for the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell comes in for Maurice Harkless. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Both good from the line that time. Clippers leading by 4. Shamet guarded by Harden. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Shamet guarded by Harden. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Here's Harrell outside for George. Down low, stolen by Tucker.
He's got to get back to playing in control. After 0 turnovers in the first half, he's out there loose with it.
And it's sent back by George. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Rivers against Williams. Pass to Harrell. 5 to shoot. Shamet and Capella sends it back.
And you can't throw up weak stuff around Capella. He takes pride in sending shots back.
Rivers finds Gordon, stolen by George. Williams with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got 23 points.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And Greg Paul George, the league leader in steals and deflections in 2018.
And Frank Vogel, who coached him at Indiana, said he always thought PG had Allen Iverson's instincts in Scottie Pippen's body. He's talented enough to disrupt without gambling.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. They have been getting killed from long range tonight, and he said we can't lose track of their shooters. We're overpacking the lane, and we're leaving them wide open. Guys, we'll see if they can make the adjustment.
All right, thank you, David.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, I agree. Anytime you crack the 20 mark in rebounds, it's a special night.
Now, here is Harden. Back to Rivers. Harden outside. Rebound by Williams. Los Angeles leading by 4. Got a piece of it. And it's Houston on the break. Rivers has got the ball.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And Austin Rivers out of Duke, an elusive 6'4" combo guard.
I mean, a great handle, and he's found most of his offensive success with this development as a long-range shooter. It's gotten to the point now where you want him to put it on the deck.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Nobody near Williams. Connects from three-point range. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
To the middle. Rivers looking over the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
And George with the stuff.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
One shot.
Rockets trail by 8. Harden outside. And Tucker has it in the corner. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Williams. Passes it to Zubac. Back to Williams. And no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Harden outside. He kicks it to Rivers. Dishes to Capella. 6 to shoot. It's Rivers on the way. A three-pointer off the mark. Clippers leading by 5. 13 feet away. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half. Houston's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Harden the pass to Gordon. Over to the wing. Tucker buries it from three-point range. Tucker's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Rockets.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here.
Yeah, Greg, but this ball game is too close to be taking plays off. On D, I don't care how tired you are right now. You better suck it up.
Los Angeles getting a short rest. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Lou Williams.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Rivers. Los Angeles leading by 4. The pass to Zubats. Williams inside the line. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
And here is Zubats, following Russell Westbrook's 3. Williams can't get it to go.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Look, they cannot leave him open like that. The D got away with one there.
Knocked loose. Pass to Harrell. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Rockets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. George against Gordon. Out to the wing. Shamet. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Rockets to take the lead. And it's Gordon missing. The Clippers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th, right around 46-47%. Beverly finds Zubats, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Westbrook against Beverly. Outside for George. George double teamed from deep. And Patrick Beverly good for 3.
And Beverly has wonderful moves and has a great stroke from downtown. Gotta love how he rises up with plenty of confidence.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Capella, high post. Houston moving it around. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Beverly against Westbrook. And here's Beverly. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Rockets trail by 6. It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stop.
There's no denying that Harden nails these shots all the time. Love how he just takes over these possessions.
And Beverly kicks to Harrell. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Capella. And it's Houston on the break. Gordon, the pass to Capella. He gets that one. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
Showing why he wants to take on more responsibility, Kevin. With Capella's competitiveness in these big moments, admirable.
To tie it up. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. Los Angeles has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. George, that's a 2-pointer. The good-looking shot from the wing. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
And that's what Beverly does best, a quick passer who distributes the ball incredibly well.
The Rockets shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. To the middle, here's Westbrook. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
And they have to. I mean, this isn't the time in the game to be careful. This is the time to attack.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kinds of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Got a piece of it. And again, the Clippers turn it over. .103 left in the fourth quarter. Inside, stolen by Beverly. Right side, George. Over Gordon. Off the left rim and out. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Well, guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 3. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Mavericks checked in for Montrezl Harrell. To the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Capella. 6-second difference between shot and game clock.
Oh, you can't lay that pass in there any better.
And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 5. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in. .26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Fantastic bomb there, just especially against the taller defender.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those are big. I mean, turns into a 2-possession game.
And it's Williams with the ball for Los Angeles. Sinks it, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that's what I call cool under fire. Those should be the nails in the coffin.
Zubac finds Williams. Jacks up a three. It's not going to go for him. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. James, congrats on the win. What got it done for you at the end tonight?
Just being aggressive. I told my guys on the court that we had to make a run, and it had to be a good one. Defensively, we did a pretty good job down the stretch. We got some shots to fall, and came with the victory.
Great play tonight, James. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.